Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Reality TV Africa. And I'm back with the last review of Mommy Club Sugar and Spice Reunion Part 2, Season 1. First, before I realized I need to be telling you guys, subscribe, like, comment, share, guys, because I'm here every week with an episode. I'm very consistent, and I want like-minded people to join me on my journey of reality TV, and let's have a key, let's have a moment, let's have fun with it. I'll be honest, as we come to the end of this Season 1 of Mommy Club Sugar and Spice, I want to say production, you did a lot of lazy editing. That's the reason why you had very long episodes. I didn't see the need for those, to be honest. If you ask me, quite frankly, the reunion could have been one episode. It could have fit. Everything could have been in one episode. We could have gotten through Naliani and Natasha's drama. We didn't need a whole episode to get through that, and then we could have gotten through the Christina of it all, because let's face it, part 1 was Natasha and Naliani, part 2 was Christina and everyone. Now, I do always rate, if you're new here, I usually rate the episode before I get into the crux of the matter. So, is it the crux or the cracks? So I'll give it a rating. Out of 10, I'll say I'll give it, because of the long lengthiness of it all, I'll give it a 7. I mean, a few things could have been discussed, like the fact that we saw Lenore get a consult for getting her breasts enlarged and augmented. And you could clearly see the lady looks a bit fuller in the chest. Shahan should have kind of asked at the top of the, episode part 1, like, oh, Lenore, I see something has changed about you. And then, given her that opportunity to talk about the fact that she did get her boob job and how that went and the healing process. But anyways, Naliani was there. Though she didn't feature much in this episode, she came back with a whole new look. What do you guys think? I mean, the girl looks good. I think it's better than part 1's outfit. I like the fact that she is that dramatic enough to have an outfit change in the middle of a reunion. I like that about her. She gives, reality. She gives reality. Though she's not a mommy, she's giving. Now, guys, this episode was so long. I'm just gonna talk about the things that stood out to me. I think one of the first things was Natasha. Oh, let's talk about the fact that I missed out on the shade that Shahan kept throwing about the other shows, and saying these ladies bring the glitz and the glamour, unlike other reality shows. I was like, ooh, I forgot to mention that last week because he did say it in part 1. And I forgot to also talk about, okay, they brought it up this episode at the very beginning. Natasha kept trying to show Kim as messy. She wanted to it felt like to me she wanted to drive a wedge between Kim and Naliani, their friendship, because they are friends. I mean, Naliani did admit the only person she knew prior to filming was Kim. So the way she kept bringing her, Kim kept saying to me that Naliani is coming for you during the reunion. Naliani is going to come for you. Naliani is going to come for you. And I just felt like Natasha was over playing up the drama. I mean, if anyone watched the show, we all knew whatever Naliani and Natasha, that beef or whatever, the confessional, the shade, it had to be addressed at the reunion. What Abigail said, and that's one of the only things she said during that episode, quite frankly, is that she just wanted her to come prepared. Like, girl, you know what she's been saying, come ready. And Natasha expected people to jump in and save her and defend her. And everyone has their fight. Handle yours, girl. what the twins, if I think Losh said, like, we're not going to interrupt when you guys are having an exchange. We're just going to let you guys get it out of your systems. Anyway, Natasha was very pressed to leave. She said sadly she had lost a family member. Now, whether it was a grandparent or an uncle, I'm confused between an aunt or something. Natasha said aunt, Lenore said grandparent. Condolences. I feel like if she signed up to be there at the reunion, she should have sat it out. But Shahan was gracious enough to let her leave because she wanted to leave. And she said, I don't have anything else to say to the rest. And she even interrupted Asharia's conversation between Asharia and Christina. And yes, she should have let them finish that part and then said, guys, kindly allow me to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't interrupt people in the middle of their conversation if you want to leave. Like, it's like she wanted a moment so bad. Even the way she was treating the production and being all kind of mean girl, like, what are you doing? And the whole, like, slamming the door in the lady's face backstage when she was getting into her changing room. I mean, it just shows that Naliani ain't wrong about the fact that Natasha can be a bit not nice, you know, because she was easy to switch up between talking to her husband with a not so harsh tone and then being harsh to the people around her. Anyway, one thing I'll say, maybe two things. One is Christina is long-winded. I think it contributed to the fact that that episode was that long. And two, I'll give it up to Shahan. He really got the answers out of Christina, like, you know, like the lies. He put her feet to the fire and made sure she came clean about whatever lies that she told. And then Asharia, he also put her on blast. Like, let's talk about Asharia. I mean, Asharia is coming. I mean, this part 2 didn't make her look good at all. The way he was, the line of questioning and basically calling her out for, you know, talking smack about Christina's nanny, calling Christina ghetto for leaving, for standing outside an event, or anyone who, or rather getting an Uber. Like, what is ghetto about riding an Uber? It's responsible if you don't want to drive, or, you know, if you're drinking or whatever the case. Like, it's a responsible thing to do. Like, you don't have to drive everywhere, okay? The way he called out the fact that she was degrading Christina's nanny by saying, what could Christina's kid possibly learn from Findile? Wow, I mean, it just, that's gonna leave a mark. Like, whoa. And Asharia, to me, just strikes me as the kind of girl who has grown up with a silver spoon in her mouth. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is just my assumption based on now all these, you know, things she says, right? Spoon in her mouth, silver spoon in her mouth, daddy's girl. Daddy has funded her lifestyle. Daddy has funded her businesses, and, you know, her even looking down on the fact that Christina is not a businesswoman and she owns, is it 3 businesses? Yeah, we saw her showcase her businesses. But it didn't look good. It didn't end well for her. I'll say that much. Yeah, and Shahan also calling the lies out, especially Christina, like the whole conversation between Christina and Kim, right? And, you know, Christina was saying she didn't call Davina when she really did, and he made her say, yes, I lied. And he even asked her to explain why she lied. I mean, even the fact that he was asking her to explain why she came back at the picnic when she had left, talking about she's lost her lipstick and her bank card. I mean, he really wanted her to come out with it and get to the bottom of the whys or her actions, right? But he didn't really hold Kim accountable for her lie about saying Christina was throwing grapes or flinging grapes. So, well, I mean, I think Christina did give a lot of lies during the episode. So, I guess maybe we cannot really, Kim didn't stand out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's talk about how Shahan called out Abigail as a flip-flopper. And you know the way she kept going warm and cold and changing her opinion about Christina. And its fact is, I mean, let me just say this. Abigail is a lawyer. And her answers were very lawyer-like. Like, you know, the way she was saying, she said, I didn't say, what was that she said? She said, wait, hold on. Yes, she kept saying that she didn't say that Christina was rude. The rest did, but you know, she didn't feel like Christina was rude. I'm like, then why say she's rude in the confessionals? She said she was saying that Christina is rude. Was she saying it on behalf of the rest or on her own behalf? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you are giving lawyer, like you're twisting it to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we didn't dwell too much on Abigail because Abigail, like I predicted, wouldn't have much going on in part 2. Abigail, Davina, Naliani, not much going on. This episode was more Christina, and then Lenore, because Lenore, you know, will always get herself in the mix. And the twins, Asharia here and there, and who else? Kim, just because of her issues with Christina. Basically, it was more Christina. Now, like I said, Christina is at the center of everything, even the issues between the twins and Lenore, because this whole mental health thing, right? Christina wants to have an issue with the twins. They did talk about, you know, Losh's situation, motherhood, and her challenges. You know, her daughter Dakia. I mean, that was a really great focal point of the season. And it's good to see, you know, the wins, you know. Dakia definitely has overcome a lot. Losh has overcome a lot as a person. Davina also has overcome a lot as a mother. I mean, all of them, their stories are powerful. Even Lenore, in as much as people want to say, oh, we've had her story over and over. I guess it's an ongoing thing for her, even now, because she has a condition that she's still battling with even now. And we saw that even with the, you know, the pictures of her skin and inflammations and things like that. But this whole mental health issue in Christina really came to a head, especially because the twins brought their expertise as occupational therapists. And the thing about it is, Lenore did bring it up at that event. And in truth, the twins did say that the fact that they started having issues with Lenore was because of Maria. Maria from Real Houses of Durban happened to be on one of the episodes where Lenore was hosting a birthday party for her 19-year-old son. Maria came with Neil. Now, Maria and Neil had been briefed by Lenore, being their friend, about, you know, the issues going on in the group, the person who's bringing the drama. And so they brought it up and they were like, is there somebody missing? And, you know, and all that. And this is where the conversation about her mental health came. And in this situation, I felt like Christina is really trying to have an issue with the twins rather than also have an issue with Lenore, just because they have made up. As at the time, you know, they were filming the reunion and we saw them make up during the season. And theirs was actually a surprising coming together, because the way things started off for these two, Lenore and Christina, if you've been watching the season, it was tough, T for tough, but they turned it around. And I mean, it's commendable. It's rare to see adversaries on such shows turn it around that fast. So I think it's also the maturity that Lenore had and the empathy she had for Christina and her journey, and also kind of, you know, related to her situation. Anyway, now Christina wanted to call what Losh said about, you know, her needing medication if she, you know, has mental health issues illegal. But did you catch the receipts from production? Production actually showed that an occupational therapist can diagnose a person with suffering mental health issues. So to me, it felt like Christina was coming with an angle of a lawsuit, but she clearly can't. And in fact, Lush did say, she said, if she has it, she probably needs medication and a lot of support. She did say all that. So I feel like Lush and the twins were vindicated in that sense. But yes, the twins definitely kept nitpicking at Lenore after the scene with Maria, and they explained it's because they felt, according to them, Lenore changed behind the scenes after that scene with Maria. Now, you see, what's not on camera, we don't know. We can't tell. We cannot tell. We don't know. So, no footage, no case, like I always say. Oh yes, let's talk about the makeup. It's called what? The Dare to Come Bare. Now, Dare to Come Bare. The words do say dare. If a dare is a challenge, and yeah, in truth, they didn't want to come barefaced. But I think the real issue was the fact that Natasha and Lenore got their face beats done by nail. Okay, and in truth, the twins were not feeling the whole Maria and Neil and that whole thing at Lenore's 19-year-old son's birthday. So I think that's pretty much where the issues started and lay. Because they don't have to come barefaced. They don't want to come barefaced. These people are not used to being barefaced, so that was a huge task and a request. But anyways, I don't know what you guys thought of that season of Mommy Club. Should they renew it for season 2? Personally, if they do renew season 2, we want to see a few people go. Should I say who? So who do I want to see return and who do I want to see go? I'll start with who I want to see return. I want to see Christina, the twins, Lenore, even Naliani and Natasha. The people I don't really care if they return or not: Kim, Davina, and Abigail. In as much as, yes, they were a good ensemble. Asharia should come back. They were a good ensemble and added to the. We don't need such a big cast. They can maybe be big. They can be like friends of, because they have that familiarity with the group. But we want to see another set of maybe 2 more ladies brought into the mix, 2 more characters coming into the mix. Someone who can come and challenge Christina. Someone who can challenge Asharia. I mean, Lenore and the twins already have their thing going. Yeah, that's what I want to see for season 2. In production, can we get shorter episodes? 40 minutes, please. Yeah, I think the season was an okay to watch. I mean, I wouldn't say it's honestly, guys, I'll say overall, out of a 10, the entire season, I'll give it an average of 6 out of 10. Like, if you ask me, should I get into it? Should I watch it? I would be like, just try and see if you'll enjoy it. That would be my honest answer. I liked seeing the fact that the ladies were educated, had careers, were acing being moms. I mean, seeing their businesses. I loved seeing that mix of, that kind of mix over and above the drama. So that was a good thing as a reality TV show. There was empowerment here and there, apart from the squabbles and whatnot. Yeah, so guys, that's it for me with my review. like, subscribe, share, comment. Guys, I really get happy when I see your comments. Even if there are a few here and there, I really get happy. And I want to grow my little corner of my community here. So let's see, guys. Let me know what other shows are you watching that you think I should review, as long as they are reality TV shows in Africa. I have been watching Kampala Cream, but I gave it a break in the middle. I like the first few episodes. The last from 8, not really piquing my interest. So I'll try. I'll give it another try. And maybe I'll do on my TikTok a few videos, just, because now that we're done with Mommy Club, I just have Nairit, and that's probably about to wrap soon. So I need to get something else to watch and talk about with you guys, right? Anyway, guys, let me not ramble. I want to let you guys enjoy the rest of your week, day. Have a good night, a good day, depending on whatever time you're watching this, wherever you're watching this from. Tell me where you're watching this from in the comments. Yeah, tell me so I know who my viewers are. But until my next review, I'll see you guys later. Bye.